Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are rounding out October and I have the Sipsby October tea box. So let's get in here and see what flavors I got. If you're new to Sipsby is a $15 monthly subscription. You get 4 different kinds of teas and 4 servings of each of those teas. So they say you get 16 servings, but I'm here to tell you, like I tell you each and every month, I get more than that because so many of these tea bags you can reuse more than once, but they say 16. I will put my link and code below and that will get you $5 off your first box. So I have cut the bottom, so let's just open this up and see what I got. I'm kind of hoping that for October I have some fall-like scents. That is what it looks like when we open it up, and it says right on top, October Teas. And on the back it is made for Kathrin. And the reason it says made for Kathrin is when you sign up for Sipsby, they ask you a myriad of questions, so many questions about what flavors you like, what you like in tea, what you generally like, and they match you up with flavors that you will like. And they do such a great job for me because I like florals and fruities and real spicy ones. They are also really good to avoid what you say you don't care for, so it works really well. Oh, and you can let them know if you want decaf or caffeinated or a mix of both, which is what I do. They are really good at matching your profile. I have my cup ready and I've been trying bagged teas lately, so I went ahead and brought up a pot so I can do a loose tea this time if I want. I figure if it's a bag tea, I can just pour the hot water in here and we're set. But if it's a loose tea, I can put it in that. So they have told us for October, hi Kathrin, can you believe that October in all its fall and Halloween glory is finally here? Even if we can't go outside and enjoy all the spooky activities we once would, we hope that at least these teas are scary good. We also get with each of our boxes a tea bag that's a reusable tea bag. And that's something else you can tell them when you do your profile, if you prefer tea bags or loose teas, or if you have no preference, which is where I am with it. So usually I get a little of each, but inside are regular paper tea bags that you can put your own tea in and then you can just throw them away when you're done. I know, it's not as ecologically friendly as some of the choices. The muslin is the way to go to be ecologically friendly, but still, the paper is really, really handy. And so if you don't have a tea infuser, it doesn't matter. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, we're starting with this one because this is what I wanna taste. I'm gonna make a couple more videos and this is what I'd like to be sipping on because it has some caffeine. And it is the August Common Tea Painted Desert Crisp Black Tea with chili and chocolate. How good does that sound? That is what it looks like. And the back says, tastes like dried pasilla chili, Mexican cinnamon, and cacao. Feels like soft, warm mahogany. It's a cool day out there and I'm totally down for this. And let me tell you what Sipsby tells us, because this is Sipsby and then August Uncommon Tea, because the Sipsby, you say Sipsby and then the brands that Sipsby works with. Painted Desert, Sipsby August Uncommon. 1 tablespoon per 10 ounces of water, 212, so right off of boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this steeping in just a second. Steep 4 to 5 minutes and you can re-steep it 2 times. So right away, you know you're getting more than the 16 they said. Contains caffeine. Chai and spice lovers will flip for this spicy black tea with New Mexico flavor. We recommend milk for a rich and spicy morning tea. If Mexican hot chocolate was a tea, this is what it would be. And just for the record, another beauty of this subscription is if you try one of the teas and you really like it, which I have done several times, you can go onto the tea websites and they have given you codes that you can use for a discount. I have done that several times. Oh, this is a little more difficult to open with these odd nails. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. It smells like chocolate. I don't get a lot of the chili. Maybe that'll be in the taste, but it does absolutely smell like chocolate. If hot cocoa or a tea, this would be it. I totally believe it. I hope you guys can see that. I used to pour it in my hands, and someday I hope that we get back to pouring it in my hands. You know what? I should bring up a spoon. Live and learn. Stay tuned for the November box. We'll have a spoon. That is what that looks like. So I'm going to put a tablespoon in here. We're going to let that steep for 4 to 5 minutes, and then we will have a nice cuppa crisp black tea with chai and chocolate. All right, next I have an orange ginger mint. That sounds so good to me. I love all 3 of those flavors. And I have 4 tea bags, and the Republic of Tea is one of my favorite teas. I like Republic of Tea, the David's teas. I mean, I like trying all of them, but Harney, Ahmad, never mind. I have too many favorites. It doesn't sound sincere when I say they're all my favorites. And the paperwork tells us that this is ginger, orange, bergamot, mint, lemon thyme, anise hyssop, anise seeds, and blackberry leaves. It is caffeine free. That works great for me because anytime after late afternoon, I just can't do caffeine. This herb combo is perfect as an after meal tea with ginger and mint to soothe and calm the digestive system, and orange, bergamot, mint to create a lusciously fruity cup. Yum, that sounds delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and open this and give it a sniff because it sounds fantastic. And I love the smells of tea. Oh, it does smell delicious. I can smell the mint, the orange. That's really all I can smell that I can identify. And they just use regular round tea bags. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Okay, next I have Miracle Tree Moringa Organic Superfood Tea. And this is chocolate. That is what that looks like. And looking at the back of it now, I can tell you that it is USDA organic. And our paperwork tells us that it is organic moringa oleifera leaves, natural chocolate flavor. Caffeine-free, moringa is one of the world's most nutrient-dense superfoods. I don't know about this. It's rich in vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. It can be used daily to restore dietary imbalances. Well, I am kind of anxious to try that. Let's see what this smells like. Oh, it smells like chocolate. This just flat out smells like if you held this under my nose and then a Hershey's under my nose, I don't know that I could tell the difference. This is a little less strong probably. It smells so good. And last but not least for our October teas, I have Teasaurus tea. It's got a little T-Rex on it, Teasaurus. I like it. They get credit for trying. And it is peace and love on the planet Earth. Its flavor profile is exceedingly simple and yet so good. A soft, fruity blend of notes that will leave you humming happily. It is white tea, rose petals, orange peel, and natural flavors. Yeah, we are definitely smelling this. Oh my goodness, that smells so good, the orange peel. That's what you get right away is that orange peel scent. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. This is one of those ones where I say, I'm looking forward to trying that, but wow, if I had smelled this first, it would have been a tough decision deciding. Let me show you guys. Look how big and chunky that is. They just use such awesome teas and such great tea companies. That looks so good. Doesn't it look good? You can see the rose petals in there. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Let's see if there's anything else on this paperwork that I did not already tell you about this. It is low caffeine, so it has a little bit of caffeine in it, and you steep 1 teaspoon for 2 to 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. This is, if you only use 1 teaspoon, this is probably like 8 glasses of tea. There's a lot of tea in here. So those are the 4 teas that Sipsby selected for me to try this month, and I will try them all. We love tea around here. I used to say in the beginning, I love tea, and then I noticed that my husband was getting into the box a little more and more, and now that we're home most of the time, and it goes pretty quickly around here. So I have the Teasaurus tea, Peace, Love, and Planet Earth, that is like orange and roses, and the August tea, which we're gonna taste in a second, which is the black tea with chili and chocolate. The Miracle Tree Moringa Superfood Tea, which is gonna make me stronger and healthier, and the Orange Ginger Mint from the Republic of Tea, which I don't know that I've ever had a Republic of Tea that I didn't love. Okay, it's probably been really close to 4 or 5 minutes, so I've got my cup. Oh yeah, it's got a nice, here, I'm gonna pour it up here in case you guys can get the color. Can you see the color on that? It's got a nice yellow color to it. I'll pour it all out. Let me see if I can tip this. This mug is huge, but let me tip this toward you guys. Look what great color that got in just the few minutes that we steeped it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Oh, there is just a little chili right at the back of your throat. I wouldn't discourage anybody if you're like, ooh, I don't love hot foods. I don't think I would discourage you from trying this. It's not like heat. It's not like it's not heat. It's just that little tickle at the back of your throat. And you can definitely taste the chocolate. Yeah, this is really, this is my favorite that I've tried in and I like them all, but this is my favorite that I've tried in quite some time. You know, I love it. I like tea bags, don't get me wrong, but if you take a loose leaf tea, because it's bigger pieces of tea usually, and you give it a good steep, you just get so much, it's a more full-bodied flavor, I think. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming by the channel today. I really appreciate you taking the time to come over. Let me know below, do you drink teas? Have you tried these? Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos coming out, and I will see you guys really soon. I hope you have a great day. Go make yourself a cup of tea. It'll make it better. Bye, guys.